The maid said that,
I thought a refresher course in table etiquette would be timely given our trip to France is fast approaching, yes?
refresher course. Well, I'm a quartermaid. Did you forget that? And even though the Cirillos were down to earth, that doesn't mean that we're barbaric. Listen, I know how to use utensils. Got it. Outside in, right?
Okay. I have no doubt that you can bluff your way through a typical dinner with some extra forks and spoons or whatever, but no, this is on a much grander scale. See, multiple courses over multiple hours, which means many unfamiliar implements. Case in point, lesson number 1. What is this?
That's easy. It's a salad fork.
Wrong. It's a fish fork. Have a seat. We'll start from the top.
Okay.
Okay, how much does Interpol know about O'Reilly's dealings with this Balkan guy?
Well, unfortunately, almost nothing.
Okay, any idea how long they've been working together?
Well, that we do know. 2 years.
Does O'Reilly specialize? 'Cause, I mean, this is pretty vague.
A bit of a jack of all trades. Explosions, breaking and entering, assassination. Anything that's needed, really.
And we never close.
But we don't come cheap.
Do you know anything about O'Reilly's personal relationship with the Balkan?
No. We don't even know if they've actually ever met, seen each other face to face.
Okay, well, you know, that's sort of relevant to me because if they have, my cover could be blown within 5 minutes.
We won't leave you completely unprepared. This is everything that Interpol knows about Ronan O'Reilly. Oh, Detective Spencer, you'll have 10 hours to learn it.
But boiling our daughter's stuffed toy wasn't enough. Now you have to stalk us and lurk in the bushes?
Okay, as usual, Robin, you are completely overreacting, all right? You see that big building over there? It's General Hospital. It's where I work, and sometimes I've been known to take breaks and walk through the park to get a lemon ice, all right? I heard Ray's voices. I became concerned. I came over. I took a look, and what do I find? You making a spectacle of yourself. Again. It's so unattractive.
This innocent dumb girl act might work on my gullible, led around by his zipper husband. But I stopped buying it a long time ago. I know what a twisted, manipulative freak you are.
Robin, I think Lisa's right. You're overreacting. I know for a fact Lisa comes here to get lemon ice.
Are you kidding me? She stole our daughter from our home. She defaced our wedding picture, stole my HIV meds, pretended that I tried to kill her, and boiled our daughter's stuffed toy. Are you seriously gonna stand there and defend this bitch?
It's not answering. You're sure he's okay?
I wouldn't lie about that.
So why isn't he answering? And why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
Well,
Why?
I could ask you the same thing.
Well, I asked you first.
Murphy was frantic when he saw you running off with this mysterious gun-toting stranger. He wanted to call Interpol. I talked him out of it.
I appreciate that.
I had misgivings, believe me. But it sounded like you'd gone off with this guy voluntarily, and I didn't think we should sound an alarm that we couldn't shut off. Anyway, we were in the lobby discussing all of this when we saw you come in, soaking wet, and go up to your suite. Murphy wanted to run after you on the spot, and I convinced him, since I knew you were in the middle of an argument, that
Oh my God.
I should be the one to ask you some questions. Murphy's in London, waiting to hear from you. Okay, it's your turn. Who was this stranger who rescued you last night?
Bernie gave you my message. You wanted me to protect your kids, including Dante. I'm sure you hated the last part, but you'd have done it.
Yeah, I would have.
I didn't want to run. But I thought my kids would be safer, better off without me. And then Michael shows up here before the bail hearing.
He shouldn't even been there.
He insisted that I run because they would kill me in prison. My kids need to know that, you know, I'm a better man than they know me to be. And that better part of me got lost somewhere along the line. I need to put it back. Christina needs to stop believing that I'm an angry monster. Dante needs to think better of me. And Michael and Morgan, they need to be proud of their dad. So I gotta do everything to make that right. And I can't do that from Pentonville. You know that. So whatever you, if there's anything you can find to exonerate me from this attempted murder charge, I don't even care if we have to join forces.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
I wonder why Sonny would really come back.
Look, this is by no means an admission that my client actually went anywhere, but if, hypothetically speaking, he had, I'm sure he came back because he realized that what he would gain wasn't worth what he'd lose by staying away.
You know, I am not going to be offended because I know you have zero objectivity where Sonny's concerned. But for what it's worth, I didn't frame Sonny for shooting Johnny. Okay, I didn't have to. Sonny did it all on his own.
You know, I'm thinking your version isn't how it went down. Here's my scenario, okay? You were the first cop on the scene. I think you saw a golden opportunity and you took it. Dispose of Johnny's gun somewhere. And now you're just gonna sit back and enjoy watching Sonny go down for attempted murder.
Come on. Look, Sonny's messing with your head, and once again, you're letting it happen. Okay? You need to take a really serious step back, reevaluate your life and your priorities, okay? Because otherwise, everybody around here, they're just gonna be saying, I knew him when.
You did it. We just gotta prove it.